Hi everyone, I'm Blanche and welcome to Feast in the Middle East, where I show you how to make Middle Eastern and Mediterranean food fast, quick, easy with a modern twist. Now today, I want to dispel any fears or phobias about eggplant. I really think this is a fantastic vegetable that lends itself well to casseroles, to salads, to sandwiches, and I want to show you how to treat eggplant in a way that'll make it absolutely delicious to even people who don't like eggplant. I have actually converted a few people who have been phobic of this vegetable into eggplant fanatics, believe it or not, and I'll show you how I did that. First, I just picked a standard eggplant. You can use Japanese eggplant, which are smaller, but I like these because these are nice and meaty if you don't want to use them in a casserole or in a sandwich. Now, generally, when people use eggplant, they leave the peel on, but for my specific purposes, I'm going to take the peel off. Just because I think the peel can be rather tough, and especially if somebody has never had eggplant before, I don't think they would like the peel that much. So I'm just going to take it off, including the sticker. Have you ever had stickers in your food? It's not very appetizing, right? Make sure that it's organic, of course. Now, the problem with eggplant are the seeds. It's really the seeds that make the eggplant bitter. So how do you remove the bitterness from the seeds? There's actually a very easy solution without even having to remove the seeds, believe it or not, and I'll show you what that solution is. So I have fully peeled this eggplant, okay? I'm going to chop it into circles and then put them on a platter and salt them. Now, salting is going to make the eggplant sweat a bit. It's going to release moisture from the eggplant. So I'm just going to put it on a platter like this, and you want to salt both sides. You're also going to be seasoning them, so you don't have to add salt later on in the cooking process. So here we go. We're just going to salt them. And then turn it around and salt the other side. Salt the other side. There we go, and that's all done. Now what you want to do is let the eggplant sit for about 10 to 15 minutes, and you're going to start seeing little water droplets form on top of the eggplant. That's a good sign. That means the eggplant is basically sweating out the bitter juices that you're later going to take out with, guess what? Paper towels. Or you could use a washcloth if you're not fond of paper towels. If you have a nice thin clean washcloth that you can do, this is how you do it. So you take, for the purposes of video, you'll take a piece of eggplant once it's been salted, take it and squeeze it like this. It's already releasing some of the moisture. I can feel it in the paper towel. So it's just like this, okay? Looks the same still. So I'm gonna do that with all of them. I'm gonna just squeeze out the moisture, pretend that I waited 10-15 minutes, because that's essentially what you're supposed to do. But lucky for me, I'm still feeling some moisture being released. And then what you wanna do is basically paint the eggplant slices with olive oil on both sides. And that's always fun. Even the kids can help. My kids love painting the eggplant with olive oil. It's a fun little activity, and it helps them get excited about eggplant so that they'll try something new, which is fabulous, right? So I have here some olive oil, and I just have a pastry brush that I'm just going to paint both sides with. Now I'm going to put them in the oven on broil setting. Now if you put them on broil setting, you have to be very watchful because eggplant can burn quite quickly, and you want to make sure that you don't let them sit till they char black, because that's not going to be tasty either. So put it on the broil setting for about 5 minutes each side, or until brown, not black, and then you know it's done. So here we go. We're just getting all the nice oil. Traditionally what they used to do was deep fry the eggplant in traditional Arab cuisine, but I think this is a lot healthier because eggplants do absorb quite a bit of oil. So if you put them in the frying pan, they're gonna end up really greasy. This makes sure that they're nice and crispy without being greasy. So I'm gonna put them in the oven at broil setting, or you can put them in your outdoor grill if you're barbecuing. They're tremendous for making sandwiches. I'm gonna show you what it looks like when it's out of the oven. Right here. You see that? It's got that nice meaty texture. It actually makes a great substitute for meat for vegetarians because it is high in iron and it has that hearty, meaty flavor that people love. I like to make a sandwich with these, and I'll show you how to make it. So I've gotten some, just to mix things up, I'm always using pita bread. I thought, why not use some whole wheat naan bread? I love my Indian friends. They all introduced me to the naan bread, and now I can't stop eating it. Thank you very much. So anyway, I'm gonna take some naan bread, and I'm going to paint it again with some hummus, like this. And I have some roasted red pepper that I'm going, oh, actually before the red pepper, why don't I put some spinach leaves? Some really pretty green, always goes well in a sandwich. Then I'm going to put some red bell pepper that's been roasted on top. To make it stick, I'm gonna take another side of hummus on this side. Okay, so I've got protein from the hummus, I've got veggies, and I'm gonna just layer the eggplant slices like that. And here you go. This makes a nice, ideal summer sandwich. As you can see, it's quite colorful, it's eye-catching. It's absolutely delicious. I sometimes serve these as little finger sandwiches for parties. I just cut them in little squares and put a little toothpick in them. People love them. They eat it up like it's going out of style. So that's my little tip. If you like what you just saw and you want to learn more about how to prepare eggplant, particularly in eggplant casseroles, please like this video or subscribe to my channel, and I'd be happy to provide you more eggplant videos in the future if you're really interested in this really hearty and fantastic vegetable. Until next time, thank you for watching me. Go to feastinthemiddleeast.com for my recipes and blogs. Until then, sahtin. What a great picnic sandwich. This is awesome.